warm welcome to one and all. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful morning and we are sure it's going to be a very high intensity game. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Oh, that's very close. But the umpire says not out. And he decides not to take the review. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. He looks in good touch. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Fantastic batting that. Great execution. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Lovely timing. Ball hitting the sweet spot. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Spinner brought into the attack. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Good shot for a single.
ओ भाई मारो मुझे मारो मारो मुझे मारो मारो
In the air. Turned away for a single. Excellent running between the wickets. That's in the air. Very good running between the wickets. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. That looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. They need more boundaries now to make up for their slow start. In the air. Exceptional. What a catch. Full marks for the catch. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Last ball coming up. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. Bullseye. What a throw. Flat and fast. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. Good shot for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Turned away for a single. Came around quickly to cover the throw. No ball called. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. And the batting power play comes to an end. The batsman covers the line of the ball as he defends. Feel the ball should be around that good length area more. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Lucky not to have conceded more runs. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Excellent running between the wickets. Missing his line there, wide signalled. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Last ball coming up. Good shot for a single. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.